Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chewbacca, and this is the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short, your daily dose of tech news, gadget views, and other stuff you Wookiees can use. The Locker Gnome Daily Report is brought to you by GoToAssist from Citrix. GoToAssist includes 3 essential support tools in one simple platform. You can easily log incidents and track resolutions from the GoToAssist service desk, identify issues to fix with GoToAssist monitoring, and provide live or unattended support from anywhere with GoToAssist Remote Support. For a free 30-day trial, visit GoToAssist.com, click the Try It Free button, and use the promo code Perillo. A new version of Skype has been released for iOS, and now you can use it to manage all of your Microsoft Messenger contacts. You can also manage your Outlook contacts. Outlook.com, not to be confused with the desktop version of Outlook. And I know you guys probably use Skype, but when was the last time you logged into MSN Messenger? Which I guess is also the same as your Xbox Live. I want one place to go for all the Microsoft contacts that I have. Please. That seems to be new too. They're putting ads in the iOS version of Skype? You know, it's not wise to upset a Wookiee. If they had ads in there all along, I wouldn't be as bothered as I am. It's just that I wasn't expecting to see an ad in Skype. Oh well, there's always Google Talk. How to troubleshoot PC problems on vacation. You've gone on vacation before, haven't you? And have you ever run into a problem that wasn't there on vacation? It was somewhere else. You could use software to troubleshoot that problem remotely. Although I gotta tell you, I had one hell of a time trying to troubleshoot my brother's internet connection issue that I referenced in a vlog the other day. That's one thing it's very difficult to do with, even with a strong network connection on your end. If you're trying to troubleshoot someone else's internet problems remotely, it can be trying. I'm very grateful though that I had GoToManage to rely on, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to help at all. And so it begins. Why I downgraded from Windows 8 to Windows 7. I didn't write this, by the way, but I quote, Windows 8 just lacked the visual polish that I was expecting. I know it's the first release like this, but Windows Phone 7 was also a debut, and I feel like the new design language was implemented much better on the mobile platform. With that, I happen to agree. Why didn't Microsoft take the elegant Windows Phone experience and blow that into a tablet? That would make me happy. Even if it was nothing like Windows, at least the experience would have been good with a touch computer. Have you guys been getting along okay with Windows 8? Have you even bothered to upgrade? Are you excited about it? I think the newness is kind of worn off. I'm not really hearing a lot about it. Certainly not as much as I'm hearing about Android. Microsoft just seems to be no longer part of the conversation. This Galaxy Note 2 is every bit a personal computer as a PC. Just look at that gigantic screen. Of course, it's not as gigantic as one of my 30-inchers, but who said that size matters? It's what you do with it that counts. New devices for children. Are these tablets for kids just toys? I tell you what, I'd have killed for something like that when I was a kid. We were lucky to have anything. Cartridges were expensive. Certainly, well, actually, they're still expensive. Why would you buy a system that took cartridges? It's all about the app. And what a kid needs is something completely different than what an adult needs. Well, in terms of hardware. It's just that some of those kid tablets are expensive. Why not buy an adult tablet and kidify it? Any of you parents out there getting tablets for your kids? Which ones are you going with? And why? This just in, my iCloud data restore finally completed this morning. And I'm happy. I'm back up and running. Except I still do not have a new iPhone case. I shouldn't shake that around until I do have a case. You guys have made so many great recommendations. It's just that you've made so many great recommendations. What case should I get for my iPhone? Does Wi-Fi in your house suck? Mine did until I added a wireless network extender. And if you're trying to figure out how to do that there in your home, we've got a tutorial. How to extend your home Wi-Fi signal. It takes measurement, and it's really all about where you have those base stations and repeaters set up more than anything. And I didn't realize that until I finally found the right places for the base stations and repeaters. And I can tell you one thing, my home network is much happier on wireless now than it was before. Don't buy a new router, just buy an extender. But put it in the right place. But be sure to put it in the right place. How many steps have you taken today? I think I've done, I don't know, I don't really count how many times I take a step. That's where the Fitbit may come in handy. But which one should you get? The Fitbit One or the Fitbit Ultra? The advantages of a Fitbit One include a silent wake alarm, syncing to Bluetooth 4.0 devices, and being water resistant. The Fitbit One may have won this round. I still need to get one, though. Either one of the two would be fine for me. I don't want to know how much I'm not active. It's too bad I can't burn just as many calories by doing this. I mean, in conjunction with my other fingers and thumbs. Typing. It burns calories, but not many. The real rundown of the Kindle Fire HD shows definite promise. I got a Kindle Fire last year. I unboxed it live here on YouTube, and that video is still up. I don't know if I'm going to get any of the new Kindles, though. Should I? I mean, would you watch that unboxing? Are you interested? Seems like a lot of people are. I mean, the new Kindle Fire definitely boasts some improvements. I would like to see one and feel one in person. Yes, feel one. Because I really didn't like the fact that the first Kindle was just so stuttery. Still, a lot of people interested in the Kindle aren't really looking at performance. They're looking at the service that Amazon provides. Is one of the new Kindles on your wish list? Windows Blue is Microsoft's future low-cost OS with yearly updates. Why don't they just make Windows low-cost? I mean, the version of Windows that, everybody is using or wants to use. Microsoft launches Scroogled anti-Google shopping website. Oh, that's interesting. Has to be the ugliest design I've seen all year. It's interesting what Microsoft has on the page, though. Quote, "In the beginning, Google preached, don't be evil. But that changed on May 31st, 2012. That's when Google Shopping announced a new initiative. Simply put, all of their shopping results are now paid ads. Told you, the only thing multinational corporations care about is profit. Don't be evil." Look, I have no problem with Google's business model any more than I have a problem with Apple's, any more than I have a problem with Microsoft's, which is to say I don't have a problem with their business model. I do, however, believe that people need to start looking beyond Google for getting stuff that they're looking for. So good on Microsoft for doing something like this. I just don't know how many people are going to be paying attention. And if you thought Google's nose was clean, you might want to check into the facts. And remember, competition is never a bad thing. Mind-controlled artificial limbs coming in 2013. Mind-controlled artificial limbs are coming in 2013. Makes me kind of hope that we make it past the end of the world here in a few days. Our question of the day is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. You can use the coupon code 599CHRIS when you check out to get 3 domains for $5.99. The link is in this video's description. Here's a good one from YouTube. Alexander Sigworth asks, what's the difference between iCloud and Google Docs? Well, Google Docs is more like Google Drive with some document editing capabilities, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you could store files in Google Drive, but Google Docs is a part of Google Drive, and you could use it to edit files. In fact, they just released an update to their iOS app today, which I love. I live in Google Docs. It is my default word processor, presentation editor, as well as spreadsheet manager. iCloud, on the other hand, is a greater suite of services which really doesn't include document editing. You can store your documents on iCloud or through your iCloud account, but also through iCloud you could back up and restore your iOS data. Look at all that stuff you can synchronize and manage through your iCloud account. The good news is they're not mutually exclusive. Google Docs for document editing, iCloud for backing up your iLife. And I don't mean the iLife software, I mean your Apple connected life. Everybody should have an iCloud account. Just like everybody should have a Google account. Just like everybody should have a Microsoft account. Just like everybody, the list goes on and on. I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, but I will do my best to produce another Locker Gnome Daily Report for you on the road. Yeah, I get paid to do speaking engagements. I'm going to be talking about how to make a really, really, really good app to a handful of students on the other side of Washington State. So thank you for all your attention. Thank you for sharing this video and all the content we are creating for you on LockerGnome.com with all your friends and possibly even your enemies. We'll see you later.